Brand new video today for one that several people have been asking for. Real versus fake for the Yeezy 350 V2 Zebras. You're not sure if your pair is real? Maybe this video will help you. If you just want to make sure your pair is not fake, this video could help you. But I'm going to give you some differences, some likenesses between the two, and I want to give a shout out. I had a subscriber send me this pair. Name is Daniel Bradshaw. Thank you very much. He sent me this pair for this review because I was talking to a few subscribers of mine that wanted to see me do a review of real versus fake, and Daniel had a pair of fakes in a size 13. So I paid for shipping both ways. He's out nothing. Just was going to give him a shout out. So let's see how good these really are.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
I know Daniel told me that this pair, which is the fake pair, is supposedly the best on the market right now. If that's true, I don't know, because I don't personally own a fake pair of Zebras, so I don't have any fake pairs to compare this to say for sure this is the best version on the market. And all this is not my pair, so please nobody asking, can I have them? Can I buy them? They're not mine. They're being shipped back to Daniel once this video's done because he wants them back. So no, these are not for sale. No, you cannot have them. No, I won't give these away. So since that is out of the way now, let's go a little more in depth. Throughout this video, I'll try to make sure and keep the authentic pair from Adidas on this side and the fake pair on this side. This pair has been worn. I'm not sure how many times that Daniel wore them, but they have been worn. This is my pair from Adidas, still DS. So let's start with the boxes first. As you can see, there is a small discrepancy in the size of the box. Real, fake. The fake pair, the shoe box is a little bit taller by, I would say, literally like a quarter of an inch maybe, but it is a little bit bigger, the fake box. The labels are very close to the same. One thing that you can look at is on this fake pair where you see the word originals. They have an even spacing between the word blank and originals and this originals and made in China. There is an even space in between those. Fake pair. On the authentic pair from Adidas, no discrepancies between, I don't know what that word, like blank, B-L-A-N-C, and originals, and then originals and made in China. The spacing is different. There's more of a space in between originals and China on the real pair than there is the fake pair. So check it out closely. If you see the difference, that is the main differences that I saw in the label, was the spacing of the word originals between the word above originals and the wording below originals. They will be different. The actual size of the lettering on the fake label, which is the top box, the font is a little bit, I just call it taller than the bottom box. If you want right now, pause this video, take a screenshot so you can compare this picture right here, blow it up on your computer, top box fake, bottom box real. And you can see a lot of small things like the size of font, spacing. You can't go by placement of the actual label because they just slapped the label on the front of the box, and where it lands is where it lands. The word boosts, you can see, is a little bit different. Actually, let me switch that around. The fake is on top, real is on bottom. As you'll see, the font is a little bit different between the boxes. Of course, if you don't have an authentic box right next to your real box, you won't be able to see the differences. But the bottom box is the authentic box, top box is fake box. You can see the font, the width of the letters are different. Back of the box. Same thing right here. Pause this video, take a screenshot. You can really see the differences. Top box fake, bottom box real. You'll see that the font is very different, especially whenever you zoom a little bit closer to them. You can really see it. The width, the darkness of the font is different. The bottom box, the real box, looks like is a little bit darker font. The 350 on the top of the box, honestly, I don't see a whole lot of differences between the two. Like, here's your real one, there's your fake one. Honestly, I haven't really seen a whole lot of differences between the top of the boxes that really stands out that much. And you can say, yes, that one is fake. But yeah, one really good telltale sign is the back of the box. You can just look at it and see the font is totally different than the bottom box, which is the authentic box. Side by side, they're very different. Check it out. Now to the actual shoes. Fake and real. So on the left shoes, you look at them just like this. Top pair, actually, let's see. Try to keep the, like on the original videos, real pair, fake pair, always be on top. The font of the 350, the SPLY 350 on the fake pair, yes, is a little bit of a bigger font. Fake pair on top. The font is a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, and a little bit taller than the authentic pair. There is a difference. There is a discrepancy in the actual size of font of the SPLY 350. Pause this video, take a screenshot, look at this thing, 10 times bigger, and you will see that the fake pair on top, the font is different than the authentic pair on bottom. Fake pair, the stripe ends a little bit different than what the authentic pair does. The authentic pair is more of straight into the toe box. It extends almost to the very end of the toe box. The fake pair has more of a curve as it comes around. It has a more distinct curve and does not reach the end of the toe box as the real pair does. All stripes will be a little bit different on the authentic pairs, so you can't just say, well, this is the only stripe that will be the authentic stripe, because every stripe will be a little bit different, a little bit wider. It all depends on size of the shoe too. Different size shoes will have different kinds of stripes. But on this pair, the fake pair, you can see how the stripe curves quite a bit more than the authentic pair. Fake has more of a curve. Stripe ends at least, I'd say, damn near 3/4 of an inch from the toe box. The authentic pair is probably 1/4 of an inch from the actual toe box. Pause this video, take a screenshot, blow this thing up, real, fake, and you can really see the differences in the stripe. Back of the shoe, real, fake. You can see that the shape is different. The shape on the authentic pair is a little bit skinnier. The fake pair is fatter. The heel tab are a little bit different. The authentic pair, it's a little bit thinner. The fake pair, it is a wider heel tab. The dot patterns on the heel tabs, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot go by the dot patterns on the heel tabs, which by dot patterns I mean these right here. Both pairs have 5 dots within the square, so you can't go by that. But the actual heel tabs, if you look closely right now, pause this video, take a screenshot, like I always say, blow it up, and you'll see a huge difference in the size and shape of the heel tabs. Real, fake. Check it out. Rope laces, honestly, no difference. Laces are the same. The actual feel of the shoe, honestly, I cannot tell a difference in the prime knit. It feels exactly, very closely the same feel, texture, softness, stretch. it's a perfect one-to-one replica of the authentic prime knit. So just by feel, you won't be able to tell the difference by feel. It's the same. The inner paper, the fakes came more nicely shaped, cone shape. The authentic, honestly, is just kind of wadded up and thrown into the shoe. I don't know if that's that big of a deal, but if that's common to where the fakes have a more of a better cone shape than the authentic pair is just wadded up, I guess that's something to look out for, but I don't know if that's a fact. But the actual texture of the paper, the look of the paper, it's very close. Past V2s, the fake ones, the papers were totally different. These are, yeah, you can't go by these. Bottom of the shoe is very, very hard to go by because Daniel did wear his pair. Not sure how many times he wore them. As you wear these, the authentic pair, your bottom of your shoes will turn to a color of like brownish. So I can't really tell you, like, you know, the differences between the bottom of the pair because these were worn. Daniel's pair, he wore them. My pair of zebras right now, this pair has not been worn. So I can't really tell you the differences in the boost because this one is so like stained with dirt that I can't tell you the differences. So there, I'm not too much of a help. I guess you can say the back of the shoe, fake pair, the part that extends up, the fake pair, it is a little bit darker. I don't know if that's from Daniel wearing his pair or if that is actually, if the fake pair, the coloring is a little bit different. I don't know if that's a manufacturer discrepancy or if that's just from wearing. I do not know. So keep an eye out for that. Real, fake. Just a little bit closer up, you can kind of see discrepancies of the stripe right there. How they're completely different lengths. Shape of the stripe, more curved on the fake pair on top. As you can see, the font on the SPLY 350 is different. I want to give you a little more of a up close look on the stitching. This is an authentic pair. There's the stitching on it. Pretty clean stitch job. Here's the fake pair. As you can see, it is shaped different. It has more of a curve to it on the fake pair. And here's the stitching. The stitching honestly is pretty good on this fake pair. Like, it's not jaggedy, no loose strands, so that is nice. That is a nice stitch job. I got to give them that. But if you look at the shape of this, you can honestly see there is a discrepancy in these two. They are completely different. I don't know if that's just from being worn, this fake pair being worn, but I would say there is a little bit of a difference in this shape no matter what. This is fake and real. Midsole looks about the same in terms of like how the boost, you can see through the milky midsole. That's pretty much, it looks the same. Don't really see a huge difference in the midsoles, but a little bit closer look at that. And one you're seeing right now is the fake one. Real, fake. Let me show you a little bit closer up at this heel tab. Real on left, fake on the left, or real on the left, fake on the right. There is the real heel tab. Kind of see the shape of it. There's the fake one. The heel tab on the fake one is a wider cut of a heel tab. As you can see, just right here, size and then size. It's a much wider heel tab cut. So if you got your shoes like side by side, you can honestly see the shape of the shoes different. Heel tab sizes are different. The inside tag, this is, okay, this one is the fake from the 11-16 pair, as you can see right here. Look at that. And here is the authentic, just from Adidas. This is from the March 17 production date, the authentic tag. There you go. Let's look at the inner shoe inserts. Shoe insoles, sorry. Here we go. There's the fake one. There's the real. As you can see, the fake one is a much more jagged cut on the back of the insole. It's not a nice round cut. This real one, it has a very nice round cut. That's very nice. Look at the Yeezy, the symbol, Yeezy and symbol. They got those pretty much on point. The font and everything is pretty much on point. The authentic one is a little bit of a wider font, a little bit of a fatter font, but it's pretty damn close. The sizing, people asked me about this in the past. The sizing, like for a size 13, the authentics will be like 11.5 through 12.5. That's normal. People say, hey, it only goes up to 12.5. That's normal. And then the fake one, it's the same thing. They've got 11.5 to 12.5. Here is the underneath of the insole. There's the real pair. Check it out. There's the fake pair. Check it out. Very close. Very, very similar. This used to be a telltale sign on the original 350s, real versus fake, is look at the insole. Look at this part of the shoe right here. You could really see a difference in the shoe. But with the V2s now, they've pretty much got this part of the insole on point now. You can't just go by that. You used to be able to go by like this R for the trademark. But even that though is so damn close that you can't just go by that anymore. Color of the insoles is the same. Length of them, everything's pretty good. Like I said, the only differences in the insoles, honestly, is the way that the back of it is cut right here and right here. So there we go. That's pretty much the best review I can give you of these. Show you a little shot inside the shoe. Get a little light on it. There's the fake pair. Look at the stitching. Look at the sides. Look at the back. Real pair, same thing. Look at the stitching. Look at the back of it. If you got a pair at home, kind of compare. This pair right now that's on the screen is the authentic pair. If you want, take a screenshot of this, blow it up, and put your pair next to your screen and compare the stitching. See if it's pretty much the same. Fake pair, see right here, there is a loose strand that wasn't cut. Real pair, I'm not seeing loose strands. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but I don't. There's my review, real versus fake. Hopefully you found this video pretty informative. Hope it helped you out a little bit. Hopefully you can authenticate your pairs with this video. This is always beneficial to me when people do these kind of videos for shoes that I'm unsure of if they're real or fake. For me, at least, these videos are very instrumental in learning how to spot real versus fake. So hopefully you're able to take a little bit of this video, improve, and hopefully you can authenticate your pairs just from this video. Any questions, comment below. Subscribe to my channel, give us a big shout out, thumbs up, and everybody, I hope your pairs are real, hope they check out, and have a good one.